Okay, let's talk coffee. Specifically, let's talk about that quest to find the perfect non-dairy creamer. We're going to journey through that crowded, super confusing, but also pretty amazing world of plant-based creamers to find the absolute best one for your morning cup. So, let's dive in.
You know the feeling, right? You walk into the grocery store and you're just hit with this wall of options. Oat, almond, soy, coconut. Then you've got flavored, unsweetened barista blends. It's enough to make you just give up and drink your coffee black. It's a lot to take in.
But hey, don't worry. Think of me as your guide on this little adventure, your map through the creamer wilderness. We're going to break it all down, step by step, so the next time you're in that aisle, you can walk in with total confidence and walk out with your perfect match. So, our first stop is figuring out what's actually in these things. It's not as simple as dairy half and half, which is just milk and cream. These non-dairy creamers, they're like these carefully crafted potions, all designed to give us that rich, creamy texture we're looking for.
And it pretty much all boils down to four key parts. First, you've got the base. This is the main event, right? The oat, the almond, the soy. Then they add in oils like sunflower or coconut oil. This is absolutely crucial for giving you that satisfying, creamy feeling in your mouth. Next up, flavors and sweeteners, and this can be anything from a little bit of vanilla to, well, some pretty wild candy bar flavors. And finally, thickeners. These are usually things like gums, and their job is to give the creamer some body and, importantly, keep it from getting all weird and separated in your hot coffee. Okay, so now that we know what's inside the bottle, let's talk about the four main players in the game. Each one gives you a totally different vibe, so let's see which one sounds like it's right up your alley.
And this little chart here breaks it down perfectly. First up, you have oat milk. Honestly, this is the reigning champ for a reason. It's the one that gets you the closest to real dairy with that super creamy texture and a pretty neutral taste that doesn't mess with your coffee flavor. If you're new to this whole thing, oat is a great place to start. Then you've got almond milk, which is a lighter, classic choice with a nice, subtle nutty flavor. For those days you want something really decadent, coconut milk is your guy. It's thick, rich, and gives your coffee this almost dessert-like tropical vibe. And of course, there's soy milk, the original powerhouse. It's packed with protein, super rich, and has that very distinct, full-bodied soy flavor. Of course, for a lot of us, this isn't just about taste. It's about finding something that fits our health goals. So think of this as our little healthy side quest, finding a creamer that's low sugar, keto-friendly, or just has a cleaner list of ingredients.
So, the most important part of this side quest, you gotta read the label. Seriously, look for those magic words, unsweetened or zero sugar. That's your best defense against a bunch of hidden sweeteners. If you're doing keto, there are brands like Nut Pods that are literally made for you. And here is a pro tip for literally everyone. Check the serving size. I'm serious, look at it. It's almost always just one single tablespoon. And let's be real, it's so easy to pour way more than that, and those calories and sugars add up fast.
All right, we've handled the practical stuff. Now, let's get to the treasure hunt. Because sometimes, you don't just want a creamer, you want an experience. And let me tell you, the world of flavored creamers has gone completely wild.
And we are not messing around. Yep, you heard that right. You can literally have the taste of a gooey Cinnabon cinnamon roll in your coffee. No trip to the mall food court necessary. This is where your coffee officially becomes a dessert.
And it does not stop there. How about America's favorite cookie? Yep. Brands have actually figured out how to bottle that perfect, iconic flavor of an Oreo and put it right in your coffee. I mean, for anyone with a sweet tooth, this is an absolute game changer.
Think that's it? Nope. Let's move on to candy bars. Because of some really cool brand partnerships, you can even find creamers that taste like an Almond Joy with that perfect blend of coconut and chocolate. It's incredible. And of course, the fun isn't just for the everyday. The holidays get their own special treatment. You'll see seasonal stuff pop up like this Grinch-themed creamer, which brings a little bit of festive, whimsical flavor to your cup for just a little while. It's a really creative world out there.
So you might be wondering, how does this even happen? Well, it's pretty interesting. These flavors aren't just random imitations, they are official collaborations. You'll see the actual trademarks on the bottle, from companies like Mondelez, who owns Oreo, or even Dr. Seuss Enterprises. It's a really cool look at how different brands team up to create these wild experiences for us in the coffee aisle.
So, after all that, navigating the different bases, the diets, the totally out-there flavors, we finally reached our destination. It's time to put it all together. But here's the secret, okay? There is no single best creamer. The absolute best one is the one that's best for you.
So let's start with the purist.
If all you want is to get that classic, rich, creamy but not sweet vibe of good old half and half, your path is clear. An unsweetened oat creamer is going to be your champion. Or grab a barista blend if you want that extra bit of foam.
Okay, next up, what about the health-conscious person on our quest? If your goal is low sugar, super simple ingredients, and just a clean taste, your best bet is an unsweetened almond milk creamer. It gives you that little touch of creaminess without any of the extra stuff.
And finally, for my adventurous folks out there, if you look at your morning coffee as a moment of pure indulgence, like a little mini dessert to kickstart your day, then that entire world of flavored creamers is your playground. Go for it. Try that Cinnabon or Oreo flavor. You absolutely deserve it.
So whether you're a purist, you're health-conscious, or you're a full-on flavor adventurer, that perfect creamer is sitting on a shelf out there waiting for you. The only real question left is, what's your next coffee gonna taste like?